Welcome to the Frog and Bucket. Please put your hands together for your compare this evening, Mr. Phil Ellis.
Thank you. Hello. Welcome to the Frog and Bucket. I'm your host, Phil. Give me a cheer if you've been before. Excellent. Some clapping. Good energy vibes. No, those vibes have gone quick. Fucking ruined that somehow. First timers. Excellent. If you've not been before, this is the Gong Show. Yeah. There's no. Wait, it's a hot. There's no. It's that. I've really killed it again. I don't know what I keep doing wrong. Just demonstrating that it's a horn instead of a gong. But anyway, these are newer acts. Some will come on and be great. Some might be new and nervous and or ruin their lives up here. And you can help that happen. You fucking evil bastards. I love it. Yay! You see, I once saw a bloke get on here. He got the megabus from London for 6 hours, came on dressed as a rabbit, got gonged off after 5 seconds, and then had to just walk away and get back on a bus. He looked broken as he went round the back with his little ears dipped like this. And I said, were you going to reference why you're dressed as a rabbit? He went, no, that was it. Fucking cried, never saw him again. That's true, that. So you could do that. You could really break someone's spirit. Are you all right, this table? You sound fucking awful. What do you all do? You all one big group? Yeah. Oh, fucking that was it. Yeah, we are. Got a fucking problem. You want us to break you too, lanky man? How do you all know each other? Sorry? Just uni? All on the same course? It's hard work, that, isn't it? Let's move on. It's really... It's sucking any atmosphere out the room straight into the void of... It's too much hard work. But, no, should I try... what do you study? No, you're right. No, it's a terrible idea. Shouldn't have gone back. No, can't give a shit now. Too long. Thank you. Actually help you fail. Not just there, in life. Fail in life. So... Got to be quicker. Momentum. That's what it's all about. And one day, you could be like me. Fuck off. I'm all right. I only live with 6 people. I'm having a great time. We're more sort of coupley down we're more sort of couples down here in the centre. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you were very confident. Yeah, you're too right. 3 dates in, we're getting married. That's nice. Is it a long-term thing? You've been together a while?
Yeah.
Wonderful. How long?
Since January.
Since that's long as fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. It's like a film, innit? Like a Ryan Gosling film. Oh, God, do you remember way back in January? Oh, the heady days. You used to have that winter coat on. Oh, God. Wonderful. That's nice. What's your name, sir? Vish. Nice to meet you. Vish and... Ellie, wonderful stuff. That's actually, you've got very nice sort of pronounced voices. Do you work in the arts?
No, my dad wouldn't let me.
Oh, fucking, let's not go there, Vish. Keep it light, mate. Let's not... All the fucking your scarred childhood memories. You know, probably from a week ago, knowing you. But he wouldn't let you. What do you do then?
I do a master's.
You do a master's? What in?
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience? God, you sound a bit like too sexy for neuroscience. I don't know what it is. Yeah, neuroscience. Get on the table. Let's have a look. I don't know what they do, if I'm honest. Something to do with nerves. Yeah?
To be honest, I don't even know.
He doesn't know he's doing a master's. Who gives a shit? Get his card after the show. You know, it's all about like nerve damage and things. Yeah, brain waves. Yeah. I fucking got there eventually. Okay, something to do with the body. Help me, Vish. Help. I did the arts. I got a fucking 3rd in media. That's why I'm here. Apparently almost impossible to get a 3rd in media, but I did it. Get a 2-1 for watching Jaws. So, excellent, Vish. So you're doing a master's. And what about you, Ellie?
Also doing a master's.
You're also doing... Oh, God, and you're doing a master's, not a master's. Oh. I smell money. God, I bet you've got a garage. Wonderful. What are you doing? A master can't do it. What are you doing a master's in? Politics, wonderful stuff. Have you got a sore throat, Ellie? I was going to say, you sound like a 6-year-old docker. Yeah, I'm doing a master's, part-time, down the mine. I've just quit smoke. Well, say just quit 10 weeks in. Don't really go, no, you're right. It's not worth clapping. Much like your short relationship, really. But, but you know, I'm not going on about it, bish. But great. So you're how many do you smoke a day, Ellie?
Oh God. Not today actually. Not today, but normally maybe like 5, 6.
Oh my God, 5, 6. That's not enough for this voice, I think. What the fuck are you smoking? Crack? Just fucking get on the end of an exhaust pipe. Ugh, smoking, fucking. That's how I want to go. In a garage. He died in the garage, doing what he loved, sitting in someone else's car with the keys in. So Ellie, you're doing that. So where did you meet, guys? Way back when in January. Can you remember?
Well, we've known each other for longer than January. We've only been together since January.
Oh, nice. Love that. Someone goes, backstory. We like it. But again, remember, their backstory could just be an extra 3 hours. So where did you meet then initially? Was it at uni?
We both work at the student union bar.
You work at the student union bar? Excellent. You still work there?
I don't anymore because I've got another job. But Vish does.
You've been promoted. Yeah. Oh, great. Not having a go, Vish, but I think there's only so far you can go in that job. Until it gets to the point they go, you're 48, mate, you need to leave. You're making all the drunk students very uncomfortable. There's only so long you can do a master's. But that's cool. So you're still working in the bar, that excellent stuff. You seem nice, you seem happy. That's not, I'm quite resentful in many ways, which is nice. Let's have a round of applause. Nice, young love. Yes, it can work. Wonderful. We've got a nice, fairly new relationship there. Anyone a bit further into their relationship? Woo! Yeah, whoa, I like that. A lot of energy still going on in the relationship. Wonderful. What's your name?
Georgina.
Georgina. Nice to meet you, Georgina. And where's your partner? Luke. I love that. Luke in the shadows. Luke, not as happy as Georgina in the deal. That's cool. So how long have you guys been together? 2.5 years. Fucking, can you imagine it, Vish? Oh, he's not sure if he's going to be alive then. He might have retired. So, 2.5 years. So, where did you meet 2.5 years ago? Tinder! See, it's not years ago. That was like, but now loads of people meet. That's how a lot of people meet. That's anyone else meet their partner off Tinder? Or, see, a couple of losers down here, another loser here. I'm joking. Were you on Tinder? Excellent, excellent. So how long have you guys been together for? 2.5 years. It's, well, my God. What about the guys here? 4. Fuck you. Again, Vish, can you imagine it? 4 years. Wonderful. That's nice. So you met there. What's your name? Cater. Katie. Oh, right, sorry. I thought you'd made a name up, but no, you're just really rough. Okay, Katie. Can I tell you what? With that attitude and your smoker's voice, you can be in EastEnders like that. No, it's wonderful. So, Katie, and what's your name, pal? Alec. Nice to meet you guys. Wonderful. What do you do, Katie? You work in a psychiatric hospital? Fucking, I'd be terrified. Any of them are getting off that ward, are they? Right, you're fucking well now. Fuck off. Nice bit of wine. Wonderful. Very posh. Oh, it's a screw top. Nice. Is this a new relationship? Are you guys your brother and sister? No, you're right. That is awkward. Let's shuffle. And on second look, yeah, quite obvious, really. It's weird to get a bottle of wine, though, isn't it? Anyway, you never know. Something might happen. Wonderful. So you're on the psychiatric. What do you do on the psychiatric? Well, I tried to be cool then. What do you do on the psych ward, Katie? What do you do on the what?
I'm just a healthcare
You're just a health. You're not just a healthcare worker. It's one of the hardest things. Yeah, you see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bit of indifference from the audience, but generally they agree. I like that. Yeah. Sound like one of your patients. Do you have like any? Do you get to inject anyone if like?
I don't.
You don't, but you
I'm
can.
not qualified enough.
Do they come in with like? Oh, brilliant. I just love that. I've taken out after work with me, you know, like when you're in the queue and someone's titting about in front of you in Tesco, I just go fucking, fucking step over them, pay for your milk. So that's good. You've been in that. How long have you been doing that for?
About 5 years.
5 years. And what about you, pal? What was your name again? Sorry. Ali. Ali.
She met me in the psychiatric ward.
She did meet you. I mean, I'm sorry, mate, but the mullet, you do look a bit like you've escaped. He's been in there since the 80s. Is it coming back? Coming out in your DeLorean. That's cool. Excellent. What do you do then, pal?
I work in a shop.
You work in a shop? Which shop?
Tesco's.
Tesco! Yes! I get not many Tesco fans in. Let's get a feel for the room, pal. I don't know what the fuck this bit is. Give me a cheer if you like Tesco. Yeah. Give me a cheer if you're more of a Morrison's person. It's fucking straight in there, Vish. You've got a loyalty card, haven't you, pal? Let's say being loyal to you is half in one shop. One of us at Morrison's. What the fuck is this? There's no prize at the end either. You're not playing to win a fucking Fiat Punto. Is that still a car? Yeah, cool. Oh, no, it just wasn't funny. Cool. Asda? Not a lot. Aldi? There we go. Yeah, fuck you corporate pig. Aldi's the best. Bloody love a bit of Aldi, me. I don't like to go in with old M&S bags. I like to show off around when I go back to the house share with 6 other people. So guys, the way it's going to work, where if you've not been before, we hand out 3 cards randomly throughout the audience. If you know an act, or you're with an act, you can't have a card because that's just cheating. And what you've got to do is, when the act's on stage, if you're not enjoying it, maybe it's you're not enjoying them particularly. Read the room as well. Hold the card up. When all 3 cards go up, they will hear this noise. Grim, innit? But if they make it to 5 minutes without all 3 cards going up, they'll hear this wonderful noise. Yeah! And then they go through to the final clap-off. So who would like a card? Not a lot of takers. What we got? A little bit more over there. A little bit of energy up in there. Well, we had our Tesco friend. You like a card, pal? I love a card, yeah. Should we get? I think we give him a card. Yeah? Excellent. Some real fucking no!
It's my birthday.
Oh, wait, what was that?
It's my birthday.
It's a birthday! About a third care. And what's your name?
Amber.
Amber. My favourite colour to sit. Oh fuck it, you get the idea. Traffic lights. Amber. What do you do, Amber?
I'm a theatre actor person.
A what? A theatre actor person.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you can tell she's not to the studio at the time. Theatre actor. You're an actor.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool. What are you acting in at the minute?
Just uni.
Just uni. So you're not acting. You're studying to be an actor.
Yeah, that's where I get it, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I've been in a few things. Did you ever wash clothes?
No.
Oh, shame. Well, that's put the end to that improv. You must be great fun in your fucking class, right? Let's give this. Would you like a card, Amber?
Yes, please.
Yes, she's quite polite though, isn't she? Can't really be an absolute piece of shit. Should we give Amber a card? Might as well. She's not going to have a job after uni. Might as well give her something to do. Can we get that to Amber? Do we reckon we can? No, it's going to have to. You might have to come round, or if I'll do it. I'll just stand there. Yeah, and I do all my own brother and sister creep. How long have you guys been brother and sister for? He will not look at me at all. That's fine, pal, it's fine. If you don't want to engage, it's fine. You have a nice little time. You're not here to talk to me. You want to... Thank God there was such an awkward silence. He looks like a killer, doesn't he? Definitely. He's got an unmarked van outside. What's your name, pal? Savas. Wonderful, Savas. What do you... Oh, no, I'm going to give you a... No, just pull it away. Fuck. Not teasing, Savas. What do you do, Savas? Oh, shh. You do admin for a cleaning company. Wonderful stuff. You seem like a really nice... A very smartly turned out gentleman as well, I might add. I don't either, if I'm honest. You're like you've come out of a packet. And where do you live? That was creepy. Where do you live? I'll find you. Whereabouts do you live? Bolton. So actual hatred for Bolton there. Wonderful. Let's give Savas a card. It seems like a nice guy. Excellent. Wonderful, wonderful. So we got, let's see your cards on the count of 3. Card orders 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Amber, exit, Savas. Alec, was it Alec or Ali? Alec. I thought it was Alec. I didn't want to fuck it up. Excellent. So all we ask is, if you've not been to comedy before, there's just a couple of rules. Please, no chatting whilst the acts are on. A lot of these are very new, so it just ruins it for them. And just have a good time. You up for a good night? I said, are we up for a good night? Excellent. We've got 3 acts in this first section. So, like I say, if the acts aren't doing particularly well, you're not enjoying them, sounds harsh, but it is part of the thing. Put the cards up, and then we'll gong them off, and they can go home. Well, thank you for trying to inject some atmosphere there. I like it. You know that it's just odd how it just completely went. Well, I'm going to bring them on anyway. Fuck them. No, I'm joking. My job is to get you guys all ready, and I feel that I've kind of done that with about 70%. The other 30%, a bit confused as to what's happening. But just as I say, shh, please no chat while they're on, but just give them a lot of attention. Jordan Jones is the first act. 1, 2, 3. Please start clapping. Robson, cheers for Jordan Jones.
This is always my favourite bit. You can really feel the tension as you all desperately hope that I'm not shit. Almost as tense as that moment when a pregnant white lady who hasn't quite started showing yet asks a black man for his seat on the bus. I went on a date with a vegan recently. Despite the fact that it was our first date, she still felt confident enough and comfortable enough around me to ask, "Are you enjoying that dead carcass?" I said, "Yeah, I am actually. But I'd be enjoying it a lot more if you put some movement into it." That's what's known as a sexist joke. It's amazing what you can get away with as long as it seems like you're kind of having a dig at vegans. You can pretty much get away with anything. So a vegan, a Jew, and a Muslim walk into a bar. No, don't worry, I'm not actually going to go there. 2022 has been a bit of a difficult year for me. In addition to the bad dates, I also started the year with Bell's palsy, which, for those of you who aren't doing a master's in, what was it you're doing again? Neuroscience. That's basically an infection in one of the nerves in your brain, which mimics the symptoms of like a stroke. So that was a nice surprise when I woke up, randomly couldn't move one side of my face, couldn't smile, couldn't do any sort of facial expression really. Luckily, I'm autistic, so nobody really noticed. And being autistic can get me into trouble sometimes. I often take things literally, which might not seem like the worst thing in the world on the face of it until you get invited by a lovely couple of gentlemen to go cottaging. So I turn up, hot chocolate and marshmallows in hand. Thought it was a little bit weird that the outside of the Airbnb looked like a public toilet, but anyway. I go in, and he's hung I'll spare you some of the more graphic details. As I'm finishing them both off, I can hear in the distance some footsteps, and I'm thinking, there's no way I can do any more. My arms are absolutely killing me. And that's when I noticed in the corner a window. Now, I know what you're thinking. Double glazed? Yeah, I was. I recently did one of those charity boxing matches, you know, where you get like the 8 weeks of training, and then at the end of it you get to try and impress the woman who friend-zoned you at work. But the company that I did it through, I didn't realise that you don't actually get to see you fighting until the night of the fight. So you can imagine my surprise when I get to the ring and it turns out that I'm fighting a dwarf. Not sure how to finish this joke without punching down. It's all right. Whether I'm allowed to do that joke kind of depends whether you sort of lump all disabilities in together. Now, I've talked about some contentious issues here, which I am aware will make some people feel a little bit tense. So I'd just like to finish with a joke that hopefully will just keep us all nice and calm and relaxed. Talk about something nice and safe. Gender. Now, any movement which allows people to be who they are and to not basically have to justify their own existence is always going to be a positive thing. But naturally on the way, there are going to be some casualties, and I think the next thing to go will be Guess Who?
Jordan Jones beats the frog. Round of applause for Jordan. That's it. 2 cards. Alec went up quite early, then you changed your mind. He won you over. Popped it back down. But okay, cool. That's part of the game. If you change your mind, I have to change your mind. Shh, shh, shh. Another actor coming to the stage. This is Dustin Moore. On the count of 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Please start clapping for Dustin Moore.
Yes, thank you. Wow, give it up for Phil, everyone. Woo! Yes. Alec, you're the most polite fucking person I've ever met in your life. That's it. You had the card half up, and then he said autistic, and you're like, fuck me, I'm gonna dick. And then you just kind of put it in, like, it's like when I put my pinky in a girl's bum for the first time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna leave it here. You tell me if I should put it in or not. Nice to see you again there. She did the same noise when I stuck my pinky. Yeah, I'm sure as you can hear, I'm not from here. I'm not from Manchester. I'm from South Africa. I moved to England last year. I've really enjoyed it. I love English people. One thing I've noticed about you guys, wherever I go, is you love the fuck out of your charity stores, don't you? Like, we don't have them in South Africa. First time I walked in one, I was like, wow, what is this wonderful, smelly place? And then someone explained it to me. They were like, well, you just give free clothes, Alec. And then, like, you buy clothes for so cheap. Like, I bought these shoes. I paid more for the parking. Like, that's free clothes. If you want free clothes in South Africa, you actually have to go out and rob somebody. That's what you have to do. That takes initiative. It's not easy to do. You have to find someone, same shoe style, the right time to strike. And then you never know, maybe they're going to rob you. That's what happens. I recently had my first child in January, actually. So, yeah, as old as this, whatever. Yeah, thank you. Don't clap. Fuck. But here's the thing, right? I bought so many second-hand clothes for my unborn child. At some point, I was like, fuck it. If it's a girl, I'll just name her Charity. That's what I'm going to do. And if it's a boy, I'll be like, this is my son, the British Heart Foundation. I figure the bad news, his classmates will bully him, but on the plus side, when they buy him a birthday gift, they get a tax rebate. So, social currency. Thank you. That was a great joke. I did have a baby in January, though, isn't it? My first, little girl. I had a little daughter, first child. Yes, thank you. You look at me like I'm fucked, but you know what I mean. It's okay. Here's the thing, though. I realized friends with babies are the worst people in the world, because before I had my child, all my friends with kids, they'd come to me and they'd be like, Dusty, you'd be such a great dad. You don't know love until you have a child. Have we heard this, Manchester? You don't know love until you have a child. And then I phoned them and I was like, woo, I'm having this baby. And they were like, bud, your life is fucked. It's... And we should have told me this before I made the baby, right? But I love this child, like I do. I think, like someone asked me, what's it like having a baby? And you just have no energy. Like, because you guys also probably just been fucking for 12 weeks, right? Like, yes, I like that. Then you're allowed to, there we are. She's just holding her mouth. That's okay, that's okay. But this is what happened, right? We got no energy. Like someone just like, you and your partner just look at each other and whoever's got more energy looks after the baby. Does that make sense? Whoever's got more energy looks after the baby. And then apparently I've just got a face that is energetic. That's how I would describe it. And so we just we both fucked. And what happens at some point, you both have no energy. And then you got to look at each other and decide, what about the baby now? And then you just both agree, fuck the baby. It's not happening. But I love my baby. Like, I think having a baby is like being on crack. Because you lose sleep, you lose your money, your relationship suffers, but you love the baby. Like my brother came to visit, right? My brother came to visit and the baby was sleeping. I was like, shh. And then we just watched the baby. For an hour, Alec, just watching the baby. And then the baby, she's young, she smiled at me, right? But she didn't smile because she's too young to be, she's like too dumb to smile still. So it just looked like a smile. And I was like, I'm going to buy you a horse. I love... And then my brother looked at me, right? And he was like, wow, that's such love in your eyes. What's it like having a child? And I was like, that's such a big question. So I looked at him and I was like, I don't know. But you'd be such a great dad. And you don't know love until you have a child. Thank you. That deserved more claps than you. But that's okay. I do that. I love my child. Like this, I had to take it for an immunization shot recently, and that was scary. I had to go to an immunization, and I asked the nurse, I said, well, what are you immunizing my baby against? And she was like, TB. And I was like, tuberculosis. Is that quite common in Britain? And she was like, no, it's because you're from South Africa. I was like, well, firstly, fuck you. Secondly, how much does this TB jab cost? And she was like, it's free. I was like, she'll fucking take it. Thank you. Thank you. But here's the thing. No one wants to take their baby for an immunization injection because you basically stab in the baby, right? So we argued, and Jade, she's my partner. Only one of us could go in. So I said to her, look, you should go because you're the mum. Baby loves you more. She trusts you. She feels safer with you, right? And then she said to me, no, you should take her because you took the dog for its injection. And I was like, well, two things. Firstly, you wouldn't exactly say I wanted to take the dog for the injection. Secondly, we're not putting the baby down. So I don't know. There we go. That's the type of joke you don't want to laugh at. Oh, well!
Dustin Moore beats the frog! Excellent. The fan actor section is Clary Berry. Is it Clary Berry or Clement? Clary Berry is written down. So please, on the count of three, welcome to the stage. Your fan actor section is Clary Berry. 1, 2, 3.
Hello. Hello. So, the last few months, since January, I've been really trying to do my stand-up dry. And I don't mean dry down there. But I am a little bit dry down there. You can ask your mothers about that. So I've discovered recently that there really is quite a big gap in knowledge of men and women's understanding of each other's bits and bobs. And this really came to light for me when a Facebook friend, a male friend, put on, oh my God, I've just found out what the wings are for on sanitary towels. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I took this to a gig, and I was honestly expecting all the men to go like, fucking hell, what? But they were like this. Because they're all thinking, what the fuck are they for? So, I'm doing a little period quiz. Now, it's just for the men, okay? Only the men can answer, and there is a little prize. I know what you're thinking. It was a bit much coming dressed as a used sanitary towel. Now, it was an accident, not a period accident. Well, that'd be a fucking hemorrhage, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I saw it in the charity shop, got home, put it on, looked in the mirror and went, oh, fuck. And you know what? It's even got fucking wings. So, anyway, that's my outfit sorted for next year's International Women's Day. And, yeah, so the first question, just for the men. Are you ready? What are the wings for on sanitary towels? Yeah! Fucking well done! Woohoo! So I said this in a gig, and this guy, he'd kind of had 3 different degrees in engineering, so 7 years worth of engineering. And I said, what do you think the wings are for? And he said, is it some kind of guttering for the wee? And fucking hell. Someone said to stick to your flaps. We all know they do occasionally, but fucking hell. You wouldn't want to be doing that all the time, would you? And anyway, well done. So the next question is, there are lots of different nicknames for periods, okay? So I'm going to say 3, and one of them is the real nickname, and the other 2 are total bullshit. Okay, you ready? Sunday Bloody Sunday. Liverpool's playing at home. Red Clothes Day. Anyone? Anyone? It's Liverpool's playing at home. Okay, so the final question, now this is actually really important. What is the difference between ovulation and masturbation? Sorry. Ovulation and menstruation. Anyone?
Ovulate means you're ready for baby, menstruating through your
We'll never know if he's right. So, unlucky. Clary, how long did Clary do, Colin?
3 minutes 35.
Very respectable time, 3 minutes 35. Big round of applause, please, for Clary Berry. Unlucky. That's the end of the first section. So please do give everyone a big round of applause who performed. And we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Please welcome back your compere, Mr. Phil Ellis.
Whatever. Damn it! What was that, sorry? Yes, I did make a balls above it, but I think I fashioned it out very well. That's really created atmosphere. Maybe I've got an illness, Vish. What do you think? Maybe? Yes. Oh, that fucking... It's as easy as that. It's the amount of people you've sent to the surgery. What would you say, if I was just to do that, say, again, and this is only my second beer, what would you say, what are you laughing at? That's only my second beer. Yes, I've drank, all right, I've been drinking cider in the park with my new friends, but I don't know the names. I don't think they've got one. They just go, ah! I just drink faster. And one of them's got something in a bag that moves. I don't ask. But anyway, so what would you say could be the cause of that? Just clumsy, innit? You're fucking brilliant. You're doing a master's, Vish. I like it, though. I'd rather have a doctor. But I actually, with Bell's palsy, I woke up one morning and my right hand didn't work. This is about 5 years ago. And I woke up like, it would do that, but it wouldn't do that bit. So it just do, like... It's just true, that's happened. I was in Newcastle, of all places. And I woke up and I went, well, that's not good, is it? But I was in a hotel and you got a free breakfast before 9:30, so I had to go down and get it. So I went down and asked a lady to carry my tray with me to the corner of the fucking restaurant. And I managed to, because I gripped the knife. And so to cook a sausage, I always remember this low point of my life. And there's been many. In fact, one of my other low points in my life was one day I was having a fag outside at yet another house share. This is at the age of 31, so it wasn't quite as disgusting as it is at 40. And I was having a cigarette outside my house, and then this guy went past on a bicycle. I've never met before. They just started waving at me, and I was like, oh, fucking, I must know this guy from waving at him. And I went, oh, yeah, he works at Chicken King. All right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, meal for one. Yeah. Sorry, so low point number 27, please. I'm trying to cut a sausage in a dark corner. And to cut it, I'd have to, like, go, and then hopefully hit the sausage, and then just try and put all my weight on it to get through it. Looking back, I should have just put a fork in it and eaten it like a king. So anyway, I'll get through the breakfast, and then about a week later, I think, probably time to get this looked at, because it's not really coming back. I was having fun, though, so I'd still going out, you know, having a good time. So I went to the doctor, and I said, what's this? And they said, well, the brain's a wonderful thing. I said, yes, it is. What's this? And they said, well, what's happened is you've been traumatised by something you've seen that has reminded you of a repressed memory from a past trauma, and your brain's gone, fucking hell, we don't need to remember that awful summer. So it's trying to this is genuinely what they said. So it's pushed all that pain into this. That awful memory of you falling off your bike at 8 has now manifested in this shit hand thing. And so that was it for ages. But then it turned out, you'll know this, Vish, obviously, it was Saturday Night Palsy, it's called. Do you not know what this is? No. Fuck, are you real? Listen. Do you actually study this? Have you just been, are you lying?
No, like, it's pretty hard, isn't it?
I love you. I don't know why you've signed up to that degree. I like to imagine you just went in and it was the first thing. You went, yeah. But yeah, so what it is, it was Saturday Night Palsy. I'd fallen asleep on the. It sounds like a shit sequel, doesn't it? But just fallen asleep on the nerve and trapped it. So there's no payoff to this. I'll be honest, it's not one that I really pull out the back pocket at parties. But it just seemed like it was going to fit in with. Just petered out, really, didn't it? Much like my life will. I've got a feeling I'm just going to die mid-sentence and people won't know. I've got nothing. This is all I've got. Why would you do something like that to a man? I stare at the gas oven and wish I could afford the gas to kill myself. Come out here tonight trying to make you laugh and wish I'm bothered, you know. The pain, the suffering, the sadness still going on. It's kind of I mean, if it's a phase I'm going through, this phase had lasted 28 years. I'm looking forward to the next phase, which is eternal rest. What? Sorry? I think we all know I'm going in a strangle wank. I think I give off a good old strangle wank vibe. I don't maybe talk about this too much, but we all aware what a strangle wank is? Does someone say no? Alec, well, allow me. I'll get back to you though. I'll finish that. So, Alec, a strangle wank is when you do it like, you know that shameful thing that we all do and pretend we don't do? Wanking, Alec, wanking, yeah. So it's what you do, right, when you do this. You cut off the circulation to your brain. So, you fucking talk to you. Doesn't have a clue, does it? Brain, what's that? And it makes that bit when you finish the shameful thing even more disgusting. And yeah, it's quite popular. But the problem is a lot of people die during it. So, but if you're like me, you live in a small place, you can do it on a door handle. That's what I do. And like... Yeah. And then, and what I do is just for a laugh for my next of kin who find me, which probably be my mum. So she'll come into the house share. Have you heard from Phil? No, he's still in his room. She'll go, and what I'll do is for a laugh, I'll put a pair of shoes on the end of my knees like that. So it's like, you know, so they'll come in and go, oh, the horror! Oh, that's quite a laugh, but oh! And then what I'll do is I'll put like some random objects around me, so I'll have like an open IKEA catalogue there, and then all the wax for my 2 bags of baby bells all scrunched up in a sort of weird, in the shape of my grandma or something there, and then a box set of Downton Abbey here, and then they'll come in, they'll be like, and I'll be like, what the fuck was he into? I can't figure out what turned him on. He's better off dead. Anyway. No good way of getting out that bit. 5 months. So, to answer your question. Well. It's a little insight into my life. And, but yeah, 5 months, and then just one day it just started working. Yeah, well, it's Saturday night palsy. It's called. It's more of a party guys kind of palsy. It's kind of the Travolta kind of, palsy, which means you have to sign an NDA after you get it. And but it's fine now. Thanks. I can do all sorts. Yeah, I don't like to show off. Sorry. All right, mate, it's not top trumps. Fucking hell. Show off in the corner over here. Yeah, but... Everyone's hoping I fall down the stairs when I come off now. We've got 4 acts in this section. Your first act is Charlotte Cropper. On the count of 3, please, just before, a lot of love and attention. 1, 2, 3, please start clap once again for Charlotte Cropper.
Hi, I'm a massive fan of this chaotic energy. Oh my God, this feels sort of tainted. The mic, I mean, not us. Hi, I'm Charlotte. I am 21 years old, and I'm sorry for that. That this is how I'm spending my roaring 20s instead of, I don't know what's more socially acceptable, shagging strangers. Yeah, getting pissed. Bathing in a lack of inhibition. Yeah, no, little fun fact about me. I have never been relaxed ever in my life. When I do my bathing, I have to use a timer just so I stay efficient and afloat. I had to go on a spa day recently. Had to. It was a non-negotiable event, and it was like being in the World trenches. If the World trenches had the imminent threat of verrucas and a steam room, which I feel like they did. Had to go, it was booked for me. My family, they didn't book it for me. My friends, yes, you can be a mess and have it all. They didn't book it for me. Who booked it for me? I hear you ask. Yes, you're right. My work, corporate work, a business booked for me, one of their hamsters, to go on a spa day. A day of the spa. They say, get off the wheel, you little whiskery fuck, and go to the spa. Because we're concerned that you're displaying early signs of burnout. And when they told me this, I just thought, yes, iconic behaviour, you call, I shall answer. This came as no surprise to me, gang. I've always been displaying early signs of stuff. Kid genius, IBS, you know. Queen shit. Did not enjoy the spa, felt very pressured to be relaxed, and that is not my vibe. Main reason I did not enjoy the spa, I got a tattoo at the spa. Got a tattoo. Yeah, turns out the locker key that they give you that looks after all of your belongings is made entirely of metal. And so when you're sat in the sauna for around 20, 30 minutes, because of course you are, because you're on a spa day, that key will sort of imprint a shadow image of itself onto your body. And guys, I look like I've been fucking branded. Like I've been initiated into some sort of spa gang. I'm gonna have to start smoking sandalwood or something. It's like some shitty best friends necklace, like, you've got the lock on your leg, I've got the key burned into my tit. Yeah, I will now address the elephant in the room, because I know what you've all been gossiping about. Why is she cosplaying as a toddler? And I'll tell you for why. I just feel like I didn't appreciate being a kid first time round, and so I'm just channeling child chic from now on. It just reminds me of a beautiful time in our lives where we could be creative and not have it intrinsically linked to our productivity and value. Because painting with potatoes back then was like, oh, good job, buddy. Painting with potatoes now is like, you dumb fuck. Don't try it, because you will get laughed out of the office and sent to the spa. And so that is why I love dressing like I've just robbed a Mamas and Papas. I feel like I had so much wasted potential as a good girl gone bad. Humour me a second. This face, potential badass. This face cries at any minor inconvenience. I never had a rebellious phase as a teenager because I was too scared. I never skived off school. I never smoked weed behind the science block. Oh.
Unlucky Charlotte does not beat the frog. How long did Charlotte do, Colin?
3 minutes 55.
3 minutes 55. Big round of applause, please, for Charlotte Crumpet. Your next act is Danny D. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Please start clapping for Danny D.
Are we ready for this? We ready to party? We ready to party? Or is this a work event? I mean, I'm working. You guys, I'm not so sure. You, madam, you might have to apologize to the Queen. Back in the news, innit? All right. So, my name's Danny, and I've recently just finished university. I had that reaction too. Just like you, sir, just blank and staring into the void of nothingness and despair. But I had a good time. Unfortunately, some of it obviously was during the pandemic, during a lockdown. I'd say about 15 to 20. About 90% of it was during a lockdown. But you know, it was a really wonderful time. Wonderful time kind of just to be alone. Just me in my room, on the floor, in the fetal position, primal screaming. It was great, you know, it was great to finally have time alone to think, to have my own thoughts. Mostly suicidal.
Was it? Well, let's hope it wasn't suicidal, Colin. Sorry. So I can't recommend Strangle Wank enough. I really can't. So, how long did Danny do, Colin?
1 minute 5.
1 minute 5. Oh, a big round of applause to Danny, anyway, please. Getting up. Good work. Exciting, the energy. Your next act is Serge Campbell. On the count of 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Please start clap. What's the cheers for Serge Campbell?
Yeah, Vish, catch this. Hey, shitbag. Nah, I'm only joking. You came here to see some jokes, didn't you? So, if anything, that was your fault. Thanks for coming. My nana says, you know, I could never do what you do. I said, what, a backflip? She says, no, stand up. I said, what, you can't stand up? Do you want me to call an ambulance? She goes, no, you pillock. Stand-up comedy, how do you do it? How do you get on stage? Nana, stairs. You work the same way as the ones in your house, my love. But thank you for the support. My girlfriend used to be very supportive until she finished me. It's all right. It gets easier when it's the 8th time in 12 months. I mean, this girl finished me more times than we'd been Nando's, you know? I said to my nana, and she said, it's your fault. I said, oh, Nan, don't. Chicken joke? No? No one fancy that one? Got a few vegans in the room? You know what I mean? You don't have to eat meat, but you can still laugh at meat. But I'll miss her. I really will miss her. Do you know what I mean? I'm from Manchester, so I don't really pronounce my T's. But I do miss how she used to pronounce hers. So, first date, you know, the waiter comes over. Can I get you a drink? I say, Fanta. She says, yes, 2 tap waters. I'm like, fucking hell, 2 tap waters? Like being on a date with fucking Hermione Granger. And I've actually, since then, I've wanted to pronounce my T's a lot more. I'm going to try it in this set now. Let me know if I do any better. She was also a medic student as well, which was good for me, because that meant that she was used to people being sick on themselves and shitting themselves. Which was good for me, which basically meant that I could go out, get as pissed as I want, and it didn't matter what state I was in the morning. I remember this one time I got back, I was absolutely leathered. In the morning, I wake up. Oh, fucking hell. She's over me with a mask on and rubber gloves on, performing like some surgery. She's like, yes, dilated pupils. Yes, serious case of dry mouth. Get me the Barocca with the Lucasade Sport mixture, please. I need a kebab with a yogurt, stat. This is kebab with curry sauce. Oh, my God, we're losing him. I will miss her. It was great. One thing I won't miss, though, is playing that fucking drinking game with her medic friends, all right? They used to make me play Never Have I Ever. A complex game. I'll explain the rules. You hold up 5 fingers, you say something that you've never done, and if you have done it, you take a drink, yeah? So I'm there, brandy and coke, ready to play. First person says, never have I ever diagnosed oscopy sclerosis. No, I don't think I have. And if I have, I definitely forgot. Anyway, I'm like, surely this isn't the whole basis of the game. The next person's going to say something different. So, you know, I'm poised, I'm ready. The next person says, never have I ever been hungover. And my little finger starts twitching. I'm like, something I can relate to. Never have I ever been hungover and gone into placement and performed open heart surgery. At this point, it feels like everyone's playing Never Have I Ever, but I'm the only one playing Never Will I Ever. Absolutely no chance. But, you know, I'm thinking, all right, 2 times now, it's surely not going to go longer than this. 10 times later, my fingers are still like this. So I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated. You know, I'm sober as fuck, my drink's going flat. And someone's about to say something, they say, and I interject. I say, never have I ever took a shit in the sea in Magaluf. I put all my fingers down except that one. And then I got escorted out. But on my way out, I see someone drinking this clear liquid. I say to my girl, what's that? She said, tap water. I said, wow, what a twat. But she's moved on now. She's got a new boyfriend. He seems lovely, the fat fuck. You know, I mean, this guy is £300 in debt to his Just Eat driver. Really is. I seen him at a health suite that I go to recently. And I was sat in the sauna, and there was bare room on the bench, but he comes and sits right next to me. I'm like, oh, how you doing? You all right? You know, sweaty ass and that. He goes, yeah, mate, you know, I'm trying to lose some weight. I was like, really? He goes, yeah, I'm trying to get like you. I said, what, mixed race? He went, no, slim. I said, all right. He went, I need some advice from you, my mate. You know, how do you do it?
Serge Campbell. A round of applause for Serge. So, your next act, it's a final act this section, so please, just as before, a lot of attention for the final act is Rhiannon Lee on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Please start clapping. Robinson, cheers. Rhiannon Lee.
Hello. This is my first time here, so this should be interesting. I'm Rhiannon, my pronouns are she, her, and I am disabled. Woo! I know, bless me. Yeah, I'm disabled. I'll model for you now. I couldn't be a hand model, but if I could, this is my audition. I have a disability in my arms, which means I can't do a few things. One of those things is I can't clap, but I've somehow managed to catch it. I'm joking. That was a joke. Silly me. I don't actually have any STIs, thank God. My boyfriend's sat in the corner. What has he been up to? Yeah. Yeah, I have a disability. I also do a performing arts degree. My nana loves it because she said I can teach the children how to act and do drama, and I said, Nana, you can fuck off, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I'm going to be unemployed in the next 3 years, so woo! This is what I live for. I've actually already got my career all planned out. The disability has actually worked in my favour. I'm going to be a disabled stripper. Yeah, woo, not right now. You can put your $5 away, don't worry. Yeah, I'm going to be a stripper because I think getting my tits out for the lads is the perfect disability movement. Like, I think you can all get behind it. I think it's perfect for me. Shaking my ass and spreading a message is so inspirational. Yeah, I have my bag packed. I've got my lingerie, I've got my stripper heels, and I've also got my blue badge. Because parking can be a nightmare, let me tell you. Yeah, I actually have some stripper names that I'd like to try out on you guys, give a bit of a feel. The first stripper name I have is Crippled Candy. She's damaged goods, but she still tastes really sweet, I'm telling you. The next one is Handy Mandy. No tool is too small, no job is too big. She'll get the job done, don't you worry. She's a jack of all trades. And the last one is straight to the point, Cripple Stripple. She does what she says on the tin, and it's a cute little rhyme. How cute. Yeah, that's a bit about my disability. I'm also bisexual. Woo! I know. My nana doesn't know, bless her, because if I tell her, it might kill her. Fingers crossed. Oh, bless her. So my coming out party is this weekend and a funeral is the next. So if you can all clear your calendars, you're all invited. Yeah. My grandparents don't know about my bisexuality because they can't quite grasp ripped jeans. Yeah. If I've got holes in my knees, they panic, which is the kind of wrong holes they're kind of worrying about, I'm being honest. Yeah. 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 So, oh, I forgot my material. Hang on. Give it a second. Okay, I'm a basic white bitch, and I'm also really forgetful. I was talking about holes, and I just got taken away. Sorry. I've really just said that on stage. My nana's like, send us a bit of your stand-up. I'm like, no. Yeah, I'm a basic white bitch. But I'm quite classy, if you can't tell. I take Echo 4s and Baby Bells to cheese and wine nights. Yeah. I can't quite grasp red wine. I'm not old enough, I'm not mature. I'm 18. Oh, I'm sorry. I preferred spirit. Like, is that not better? Yeah, I'm a basic white bitch. I love astrology. I'm sorry. It sounds crazy. I do. I'm a Cancer.
Rhiannon Lee beats the frog. Excellent. As an extra surprise, your nana's here tonight. Rhiannon, let's get her out. No, I'm joking. That is the end of the second section. Please give everybody in that section a big round of applause. We're back after the break. The last 4 acts after the break.
Please welcome back your compere, Mr. Phil Ellis.
Yes, we're back. Did you have a good final break? Excellent. How are all our card holders doing? We're doing well? Excellent. Good. Alec, bit of an altercation there, Alec. Everything good, pal? What are you drinking there, pal? Double spice rum and coke. No work tomorrow. Or just working very badly tomorrow. Which birthday are you celebrating, Amber? I didn't ask.
Oh, 21st.
Is she 21st? Third? Fifth, sorry. It's now her 26th. Sorry. It's your 25th? Yeah. Sorry. I couldn't tell. Why? What, am I all right? What do you reckon, Vish? If I couldn't hear then. Deaf. Thanks, Vish. Again, it's just good to get a professional opinion. He couldn't give a shit, could he? I've lost my running order. Yeah, woo! So if anyone's got a spare one. Okay, hey Amber. So, is it your birthday today? Yeah. It is. We've not done a round of applause. 25. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amber. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Excellent stuff. Wonderful. That killed some time, but still no running orders here. Anyone else had a birthday? Oh, it is your birthday. Yay! It's a special day. Alec, no, let's not do it again. Oh, thank you very much appreciated. So, right, fuck you, Alec. So, I'm only joking. When's your birthday, Alec? Is it today as well? Today the fucking you. Happy birthday to you. Could have done this 7 years ago. Happy birthday, dear Alec. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, don't ask again. No, you're right. Right. Anybody else? God, it's good to be back. What did you do for your last birthday, Alec? Was it locked? We would have been locked down for the last one, was it? Yeah. What did you do, pal?
I just got fucked up.
You just got fucked up? Yeah. Did you? You can tell us, Alec. It's not going to go any further. Did you break any quarantine rules to enjoy yourself?
Yeah, we did.
Oh. Okay. Well, you killed my nana. He did. Cancer got Nana. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it down. I wanted to be honest. Lost my Nana during lockdown, actually. Yeah. It's all right, we didn't like it. No, we did. We got her house, that was all right. But it's in Blackpool, so we went, oh, what? How are we going to divide the 50p? I'll tell you the truth, though. Well, 3 months after my nana died, because my mum and dad are a lot of fun, but they're weird. But 3 months after my nana died, I got a phone call on my mobile. It's about 9 o'clock at night. When I looked at my phone, it was my dead nana's number ringing. I know, I don't know what network she's on, but it's not gift-gaff, I'll tell you that. I can't get a fucking signal. And I answered it, and absolutely true. On the other end of the line, my mum went, oh, you didn't expect that, did you, Phil? I went, know what you're doing? She says, oh, I was going through your nana's stuff. We found a phone. It still had £15 credit on it, so we thought, might as well use it. It's true, that. Oh, bless. But it's good. Everything's back. Now you can celebrate. Giggins back. Back again. Excellent. We don't know. What is your name? Lorraine. Nice to meet you, Lorraine. Big fan of your chat show. Come on. It's comedy working together. What? Not what, sorry? Not quite pulling it together. We are not. Oh, la 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 la. We are slurring your words like you're trying to forget your life. And aren't we all? No wonderful. What was your name? I didn't get your name. Jemima. Let's do it. She's laughing at her own name. Let's move on. It's not going to end well, is it? Jemima, I will kill again. Just in case I go missing, let's keep that. So, just in case. Have that on file. Stick that on file, okay, Alec? I'll get you a copy. I want that in the every paper tomorrow. What do you do, Jemima? Cool. Struck gold down here at the front with gold. You're not giving me anything. No, you're right, as life has given me nothing. Why change a habit? Exactly. Horrible lady. Horrible lady. I'm taking a drink, thank you very much. Christ alive. I've had quite a long, no, I'm not going to ask you. I was going to ask you how old you thought I was, but you're going to fucking, about 72, yeah. You've got a very, I like your attitude, it's confident and everything, but I think we can all agree with this attitude, you will die alone. And covered in cats, you've been 12 years with your partner. Excellent. Where are they tonight? In London, of course. Good. Of course they are. As far away without getting the feet wet. Sorry? I'm fine anyway. I've got kids. I'm doing all right. It's a laughter. I've got kids. I'm clearly a weekend. That's enough, Jemima. We know you're not allowed to see yours. She's crying on the stairs again. There's no gin in the house. What are we going to do? Woo, woo, woo. Oh, bye. Nice to spend another 3 days with you. We thought it was going to last. Bye, Jemima. They're waiting at the gates at school. Oh, hey, kids. You're not allowed. They're shuffling them, the foster parents, into a car. All the other kids going, you said your mum was dead. I'm here, kids. I'm here to pick you up in a stolen Fiesta. Come on. But yeah, I've got kids. Do you have kids, Jemima? Lorraine, fucking Jemima. Yeah, fucking. Where's Jemima come from? Have I made that up? She did say Jemima, didn't she? Well, but she did say Lorraine first. She's Billy bullshitting. She's Billy, but you're right, Alec. You're like one of them. Do you know what you're like? Right, I'll tell you what you're like. You're like one of those people. You know when you get like, you think you've got like a really good deal. Like you come back, you go, hey, I got this jacket from. Obviously, I won't be saying this, but like, fucking sweating in a dead man's jacket. Life's not worked out. But like, you're the sort of person, you come back really excited, you go, hey, I got this jacket, I got a really good deal, got it from the second-hand shop, what do you think? And how much do you reckon you'll pay for it? And instead of being nice and going, oh, a lot of money, you'd go like £6. And then, fucking, I paid a tenner for it, I feel like a right piece of shit now. I thought it was a good deal, £10, but now I'm looking at it, I think it's only worth £6. I'm like, can you take stuff back to the charity shop? Can you take stuff back to a charity shop?
Only if you've got a receipt.
Yeah. No, I like it. I don't think a tenner's going to fucking cure cancer, is it? You might as well take it back. I think that's going to be. I don't think it's some guy in a lab going, fuck, I'm so close. If I only had a tenner. Fucking. Haven't got any change. Fucking. God. Maureen, get another fucking jigsaw in the window. Flog some shut, you lazy cow. Come on. I don't care if the corners are missing. Sell it. but they do great work. So, yeah. We've got 4 acts in this section. Are we all excited? Excellent. Just as big. What the fuck? Who was that? Change the cards. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. We can do this quickly. We can change the cards. Amber, would you? Who would like a card first of all? What's your name here? Yes. Sorry? Abby! Shh. We'll swap them all. Abby, what do you do, Abby? She's a medical student! Well, have you met Vish? You'll have so much to talk about. As long as it's got nothing to do with medicine. Abby, was it? Sorry? Abby, yes, sorry. Would you pass the card, please? And also give Alec a big round of applause. Thank you, pal. Amber, would you... the card is moving back. We're going to have it a bit further front, I'm afraid, pal, because I can't see it from down there. We'll have to have it on the front row. Everyone, what's your name, pal? Terrell. Nice to meet you, Terrell. What do you do? Sorry? What? You're a plastic surgeon? You fucking made that up. No, there was too much of a pause. How much, mate? How much to make this work? We can do it in the... That's... Just make me so she can't recognise me when she follows me home. So we got our second card order. Round of applause. Tyrell, was it, sir? Cool. Abby. Rather aggressive lady. Okay, very aggressive. I like this. What's your... What's your name? Carol. Nice to meet you, Carol. Fucking hell. Carol's big on Etsy. Don't know what the fuck that means. Yes. Oh, fucking, it's kicking off. Oh, I like it. Let's fight. Oh, I like it. They're trying to defend the crown. Sorry. Yes, Carol, you may. Oh, shh. Sorry. Oh. Yes, but also you probably voted leave, Carol. So let's not. I'm only joking. Sorry, Carol. No, she didn't see it. No, that's Carol's prerogative. She's been through 2 wars, love. So you be quiet. That's okay. 1. Really? Well done. The 100-Year War. Sorry, it's Carol's. Shh. Sorry, Carol. So why would you like the card, Carol? Yes. Shh. Oh, okay. Well, listen, you don't have to say any more. You get your card. I mean... And what, sorry? You left the club. Oh, right, now then, yeah, you can have a card. Many didn't leave. Well, do you know what, Carl? I'm happy with that. You can have it. Just write in an email, send it, I'll look at it later. But... Yes, you may. Yes, round of applause for Carol. I'm sorry, you're a great card owner. Please give our previous card owners a big round of applause. Well, this could go to shit. Let's see how it goes. If Carol fucks it up, it's on me. Sorry, that is a democracy. It's not perfect, but it's the best we've got. So, thank you. Oh, thank you. What a nice man. But, so, we're going to welcome our first act to this section. Just before, you've all been great, but please, shh. So when the acts are on, you're going to have to keep it down, I'm afraid. Please do give them a lot of respect. Some of these could be the first ever gig. So we're going to welcome the first act to this section to the stage. It's Hannah Braggins. On the count of three, make her feel very welcome. 1, 2, 3. Please don't go. What's it do? Hannah Braggins!
I love when Phil is here. You never know quite what's going to happen. Hello, Carol. First of all, do people like the outfit? Thank you very much. I'm single. Makes the panic attack in Victoria's Secret much better. It's always a bit stressful being in very feminine spaces, just looking at bras and weeping as someone asks, is this a sex thing? Are you okay? What's going on? It's like, it's fine. It's always a sex thing? Interesting. Moving on. But it's nice to finally be doing like girly stuff. It's nice. Feels like I'm catching up because I am a transformer. In case you hadn't noticed. Thank you so much. When it comes to bathrooms, obvious. When I don't want to be assaulted, I use the women's. If there's a queue, I use the men's. I do cheat. I've been here a couple times. I have never seen the women's bathroom because there's always a fucking queue, and I don't understand. So I'm going to keep my penis privilege as long as I can. Enjoy those urinals. That wasn't in the script. Sorry, my memory is so bad, friends have stopped saying I have dementia in case it's in bad taste, so I need the little notes. But I'm constantly having to run to the loop, because I'm on T blockers, testosterone blockers. It's a great time. But when I was offered them, I was offered two choices of blockers. The first, the doctor said, these will give you blood clots for the rest of your life. And the second, he said, it'll make you need the Lumor. I thought I made the sensible choice. It turns out I did not, because I have had to be 5 feet from a loo at all times ever since. And frankly, I could go with a blood clot or two. No. But it's not all been sunshine and roses and crying Victoria's Secret. Someone called me a fucking tranny the other day. It was a lovely time, except, hang on, they said it with a question mark? They were like, are you a fucking tranny? Like, oh my goodness, this was just a laundry day. I'm so glad you mentioned it, because this would have been embarrassing later on. But yeah, it was bizarre. It was said like a question, and of course, so it was a question, are you a fucking tranny? I said, no, I'm single, because I thought this tranny bit was obvious. But it was awkward. It was really awkward, because I'd just come out of Tesco's. It was the other people with the cards. I'd come out of Tesco's with washing up supplies for the theatre, but we're past that now. So I just come out with Tesco's, I'd done my weekly shop, I had an open packet of donuts already, stuffing one in my mouth. Are you a fucking tranny? And now I've got to stop and do like mental logistics, gymnastics in my mind, be like, is this going to be a hate crime? Can I walk away? And then I knew it'd be embarrassing, because obviously, I'd drop the fucking shopping. But no way am I dropping those donuts. And I'd have to just sprint off with donuts in hand, chomping them down. That was a funny image in my mind, but apparently this is a normal thing for you, sprinting with donuts. You get gender euphoria from weird places when you're trans. Google thinks I'm a cis woman. I know this. It thinks I have a vagina, because recently I have been getting adverts for thrush treatment. Every YouTube video, I have to watch 10 seconds of a woman coming on and going, oh, I've got strange itching down there. And another woman pans over, it's like, that's because you didn't listen to your angry vagina. Ooh.
Hannah doesn't beat the frog. How long did Hannah do, Colin?
4 minutes 20. Oh, you vandal.
Close! Round of applause for Hannah Braggins. Very close, not quite. The next act up here is Chris Stone. Just before, please, lots of love and attention. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Please start clapping us and cheers for Chris Stone.
All right, I'm Chris. I am not a hipster, by the way. This isn't an ironic beard. It's I'm trying to hide my shit chin kind of beard. Hipsters are a weird breed, though, aren't they? They're like sex offenders. I'll tell you why. Because I know they're out there. Some people definitely look like they are, but nobody ever admits they are, do they? I come from a poor working class family, and I grew up on a council estate. I know... Hello. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I think there's a lesson in there for us all. Never judge a book by the audio version. So, let me tell you what it's like growing up poor, because when you've got fuck all money, you've got to be creative when it comes to getting new clothes. Your first option is to get knockoff. My mum would come back from shopping. She'd be like, Chris, I've got you a new tracksuit. And I'd run downstairs all excited. And then I'd see it. 2 stripes. 2 stripes, Mum. You're going to get me killed out there. I'd be walking around trying to blend in my Adidas and my Reeboks, hoping nobody noticed. And your second option is to wear hand-me-downs or vintage if you're posh. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Reduce, reuse, recycle. You try walk around a council estate in your big sister's old My Little Pony t-shirt. See how green you feel. And your third option, just nick it. I was like a couple of kleptos over there. I was like a young Robin Hood when I was a kid, and I was the poorest person I knew. So charity starts at home, doesn't it? But what I found when you're poor is people think you're thick. And I'm like, I'm not. My mum and dad are. At my high school, we had these careers days where you think of a job you might want to do, they invite some industry bods in, and you have a bit of a mock interview. It sounds extravagant. It was just an excuse for the teachers to have an easy day. Teacher over there, is it? Yeah. Of course it is, Monday. Right. Oh, is it half term?
Yeah, Easter
Either there's a lot of kids in here, or there's a lot of teachers. A lot of teachers, lovely. So we had this mock interview. I walked into mine. The guy stopped me straight away. He went, "You any good with your hands?" I thought, where's this going? Because rent boy isn't really a career prospect, is it? And you might be wondering, well, what dream job did I go in there? Was it some make-believe neuroscience? Or was it a healthcare assistant? Genuinely, when I was 15, I wanted to be a dog trainer. And this guy, without a hint of irony, said, "I'd forget all that, son. They'd run rings around you." But what did he think would happen? I'd end up wearing the lead somehow. Like, don't ask me how he did it. He outsmarted me. But Careers Day wasn't a complete waste of time, because I did manage to make 20 quid out of it, if you know what I mean. Eh? Always hustling, always hustling. No. So, despite the Tories' best efforts, I've managed to crawl out of the gutter and into the middle class. So now I both fear and hate the poor. That's what happens, just ask Molly May. My girlfriend's very middle class. She eats things that were reared better than I was. Yeah. The other day she bought these really fancy eggs, and I'm reading them like, "Raised with love and care, our hens are healthy and happy." And I'm thinking, I'd have killed for that kind of upbringing. But then it dawned on me, I'm stood in my kitchen, jealous of a chicken. It's a new low. But she watches a lot of cookery programmes, because they're always on for some reason. Have you ever bothered to make anything you've seen on a cooking show? It's like watching porn without wanking. And yet you get sucked in. you start contemplating things you've never even thought of before. You're like, well, maybe I should get some pomegranate molasses. Whatever the fuck you use that for. But my favourite is Jamie Oliver, the twat's twat. Yeah, Jamie. And his condescending cookery programmes. He's there in his castle with his free-range organic kids running around. And you can just feel the smug bastard coming at you through the telly. Like, you see that? Oh!
Christo beats the frog! Excellent. 2 more acts to go. We have... the next act is Mike Dryberg. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Please, whoops and cheers to Mike Dryberg.
Hello, my name is Mike. I am 39 years old and I have a massive forehead. Cool. That was the sound of a whole room going, oh yeah. It's not a new thing. I have always looked like the reflection you would see on the back of a spoon. This is what happens when Ant fucks dick. I was born this way. Can you imagine how confusing that was for the doctors? You know, he's crowning! He's still crowning. We've usually seen eyes by now. I think she's laying an egg. Manchester, I know that joke was a little bit crass, but it was all about the delivery. Right, I'll level with you, right? This is actually the first time I've gigged in a little while, so there's every chance that this could be a little bit like sex, in that neither of us are going to get what we want out of this. Regardless of how it goes, I'm probably going to cry afterwards. I'm probably going to finish early. Either way, I'm just really glad that you came. I'll be honest, mate, the eye contact made that bit weird. I don't know if you're amused or if you're undressing me with your eyes. Nice. So the reason I've not been gigging is because I spent some time in hospital. I was in there because of a problem that I'm actually going to have to live with for the rest of my life. See, I've got a baby. If only we'd caught it sooner. See, no, what happens is, right, as soon as you get married, there will be a little old woman in your life who starts asking you questions. And those questions are signposts for where your life is going. My little lady is Barb. She lives next door to me, and she's great. We were a week back from our honeymoon. She's like, so, how's married life? It's the same, but with jewellery and debt. And when are we going to hear the pitter-patter of little feet? When we get sick of all the free time and disposable income? Stop pressuring me, Barb. How did you get in my house? It was the next logical step. I know that. I just wasn't sure if I was ready to become this unhappy. But before you know it, you find yourself sharing the house with a chubby little person who cries when they're tired, and they cry when they're hungry, and they cry when they need the toilet, and you ask yourself, when is life going to get back to normal? Maybe when she has the fucking baby. We went for the first scan, and when you go, you see all these different people in the waiting room at different stages of pregnancy, and that tells you what your future holds. And what it holds is tracksuits, vape pens, and neck tattoos, apparently. Right, I'm not judging. I've got tattoos myself. I'm into it, but his tattoo tells me 2 very specific things. 1, he does not care what anyone thinks of him, and 2, he can't spell. I don't think he gives a shit, because apparently he's Daddy's little angle. We went for the second scan, right? And that's when you find out what it is that you're having. And the little old woman will ask you, so, what you hoping for? That it's mine. We find out we're having a little boy, but I am a dickhead who asks stupid questions all the time. So I was just like, yeah, but isn't it right that this isn't 100% accurate? It's like, well, no, there is a chance, but if you do happen to have a little girl, please do congratulate her on her testicles. It was a 40-hour labour. That's the right noise. It was particularly hard on me. They had no Wi-Fi. But you don't realise what you're capable of until you're thrust into a situation like that. And what I'm capable of is taking my wife's phone off her and watching a whole season of House of Cards. Now, looking back, I'm not sure how I feel about watching that much Kevin Spacey before a child enters the world.
Mike Driver beats the frog. Excellent stuff. And it's and I think a lot of respect for Mike for getting through life with such a big forehead. I'd hate to be in that. But yeah. It's wasted on you. It's wasted on you. Putting a fucking wig on a bin. Right. Final act is Frank O'Hare. Everybody, please, lot of love and attention. 1, 2, 3. Want some cheers for Frank O'Hare?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I've got some good news for you. My name is Frank O'Hare, and the good news is that I'm going to be telling the funniest joke of the evening, probably the funniest joke you've heard in your life, in around 4 minutes, 50 seconds. So please hold on, won't you? I think it's worth waiting for. Actually, despite that good news, I'm sad today. Really sad. You know what? It's 30 days to the day since my wife left me, my first wife. I mean, I'll never forget it. We were going to St. Mary's Hospital. We got to the hospital, and we were getting her cured for her Tourette's. And we got there, and I couldn't believe it. She didn't have Tourette's. Apparently, I really was a cunt, and she did want me to fuck off. I thought it was just that our star signs weren't compatible. You know, she was a Virgo, and I was an arsehole. But, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I think, actually, I was on the rebound when I met my second wife. I mean, Olga, she was a contortionist. Ooh, Olga the contortionist, and she was multilingual. It was great to start with. She spoke 5 languages. She couldn't say no in any of them, and that's what until, of course, she started cheating on me. And let this be a lesson for anybody in here. Actually, you know, this is a warning for anybody that's thinking of going out with a contortionist. It's twice as bad when they do that, because she wasn't only cheating on me; she was having sex behind her own back. I mean, I couldn't believe it. The only time I've been lucky in love, actually, was those 2 twins. I mean, they were beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I used to go out with one on a Monday and one on a Thursday. The hardest bit was telling them apart. I mean, I used to have to remind myself, I said, the one with the long blonde hair is Susan, and the one with the moustache is Mike. But, I mean, I'll tell you what, it's changed in here, hasn't it? Last time I was here, I was with my late Uncle Tommy. He'd just taken me, he'd given me a lift to the ice cream factory over in Cheetham Hill where I had an interview. And it was for an ice cream tasting job. Sounds great, doesn't it? But not for me, I can't do Sundays. But the actual interview was an absolute bloody disaster. An absolute disaster was the interview. They said to me, Frank, describe yourself in 3 words. I said, oh, God, lazy. Anyway, so my old Uncle Tommy, late Uncle Tommy, oh, my God, you've got me going now, late Uncle Tommy. I do miss him. He'd stand there and he'd say, sorry, I'm late. Anyway, so that was late Uncle Tommy. So he said to me, he said, look, let's go for a drink. Let's go for a drink. Let's go to that new bar, because this wasn't a comedy club at the time. It was just a bar. And it was actually darts night. I don't like darts. I just did a 180 and came straight back out. I mean, oh, seriously, folks. No, I did. I did. Mayhem in our house last week in the O'Hare household. We'd lost the dog. I lost the dog. I let it off the leash. Tyson had gone, and I knew the wife was going to go crazy when she came home. She loves that dog. She came home and said, "Oh, where's Tyson?" "Oh, I don't know. I've been looking everywhere." "You've got to look harder. You've got to look harder." So I went out. I got a tattoo. I shaved my head. We still couldn't find him. I couldn't believe it. I'll tell you what is hard when you get older. When you get older, it's hard when you get sick. I mean, let's have a show of hands. Who's had COVID in here? All right, then. Who's had the Omicron variant? Okay, well, I'll tell you something. When you get to my age, you have many more variants to choose from that. I'll tell you what, they're a lot harder than the Omicron. I had the hide-and-seek variant, straight to ICU. I couldn't believe it. What do we want? Cheaper hearing aids. When do we want them? Cheaper hearing aids. Come on. I can't complain. I've got two great kids. One's 21 going on 22. One's 19 going on drugs. No, seriously. I mean, I've got enough money to last me the rest of my life, as long as I die a week on Tuesday. But you do start to do things to make yourself feel better about yourself. Only last week on Oldham Street here, I was giving to the homeless. I mean, what did I give that homeless guy now? I gave him an Apple iPhone and £100. And I can't tell you how much better I felt when he put the gun away. But went to the gym. Joined the gym 6 months ago. It's done absolutely nothing. I'm thinking of going down there in person next week and find out what the fuck's going on. You do go to the, you do find yourself going to the doctors more often, of course. Like the guy said earlier, this girl in front of me last week, she said, "Oh, doctor, I can't pronounce my THs and I can't pronounce my Fs." He said, "Well, you can't say fairer than that." You know. One in front was complaining about COVID.
Well done, Frank. You better get back here and tell that joke you promised us. So... Please don't. So, what was that? That's on... Oh, God, what a tiresome person you are, my God. I bet your mum and dad fucking hate you. Okay, we're at the end of the show. We're at the end of the show. Please give everybody a big round of applause who performed for you tonight. But we're going to pick your winner. So in order to that, let's welcome back to the stage, please, everybody who has beaten the frog tonight. If they could come back on in order, it'd be really helpful, but don't worry too much. Please welcome back to the stage, Jordan Jones, Dustin Moore, Serge Campbell, Rhiannon Lee, Chris Stone, Mike Driver, and Frank O'Hare. Yes. Fucking loads of them. I mean, the order thing's gone to shit immediately. Excellent. Welcome back, guys. So at this point, to pick the winner, what we need to do is make as much noise as you can. I want you to clap, scream, cheer for the person you would like to be the winner. So on the count of three, let's have a practice. 1, 2, 3. Make as much noise as you can. 1, 2, 3. Louder. Excellent. Stop. It was getting less, but I'll take it. So, if you would like, where's Jordan? Where is Jordan? He's gone home. Jordan's not good. Fucking. Was that bloke? I love the way he went. Gone home. Crack on, mate. I don't think Jordan was going to win. In fact, I'm glad he's gone home, actually, because he was really bringing the fucking night down. If he's back in the room, well done. Jordan, please get on the stage. If you would like Dustin Moore to be your winner, please clap your hands and stamp your feet. Go crazy now. 1, 2, 3, go. Very respectable, very respectable. If you would like Serge Campbell to be your winner, please clap your hands and stamp your feet. Go crazy. 1, 2, 3, go. So simple yet effective. If you would like Rhiannon Lee to be our winner, please clap your hands down your It is close, hard to tell. Not sure. Please give it up for Dustin and Serge for getting through. They've not made it further, but give them a big round of applause anyway, please. No point keeping them up here. Clear the stage. Excellent work. But don't be booking that holiday quite yet, because also there's no cash prize. But if you would like Chris Stone to be our winner, please clap your hands and stamp your feet now. Once you think out. Sorry, guys, can we move down a bit so Frank can get on the stage? Very respectable, very respectable. Mike Driver. Okay, next side. Frank O'Hare. Okay, very respectful guy. I think it's between Mike and Rhiannon. I think, but please, massive round of applause to Chris and Frank. Close runners up. Got fucking cramp. So, okay. The chants have started, but just make the noise, please, for the person you would like to win tonight. If you would like Mike Driver to be your winner, please clap your hands, step your feet, go crazy now, 1, 2, 3, go. If you would like Rhiannon Lee to be our winner, please clap your hands and stand your feet. To be honest, Mike, I'd be a bit embarrassed you stuck around for that. Round of applause for Mike, your runner-up! Big round of applause for your winner, Rhiannon Lee! Is there anything you'd like to say, Rhiannon?
I'd like to thank my mum for drinking in the womb because now I'm disabled. I can make jokes!
Nice one, Mum! Excellent. Do you mind if we get a photo? Oh, if you look, that's the guy over there. He doesn't work for us, but he comes in with a camera. We let him do it. Excellent. Big round of applause for your winner. Well done, Rhiannon. Yes. Wonderful. That's the end of the comedy time. Have you enjoyed it? It's been a pleasure. Please, it's my favourite club to play in the country. Please keep coming back and supporting it. Every Monday is a fantastic show. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays as well, tour shows. And have a great week. And stick around and have a drink. The bar's open till late. Please give it up for all the acts tonight. And give it up for all the staff who have been waiting on you as well. Yeah, right. Or create more work for them. Give a round of applause to your winner, Rhiannon Lee. See you again. Take care. Good night. Big Phil. Thank you.